Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
We're going to hear about a couple of different types of tech stocks that provide solutions. Kevin Cook and Shiraz Mian, our strategists here, and research director, I might add, going to provide the details for us. Kevin, first you with PayPal.
Yeah, PayPal. When I was screening this morning to find a stock in this middle of this correction, I had two things in my mind. I'm looking at enterprise software because there's so many good companies to choose from, and it's one of the strongest areas, many of those industries. But I wanted to catch a falling knife too. I wanted to find something good that was really, plunging on sale. And I actually went with a company that's held up well during the correction and is just a solid fintech play here, and that's PayPal. Take a look at this price chart because I just want to tell you a little bit of the story about what's happened recently during the correction. So here's the October slide when the S&P cratered into like October 11th. Then PayPal reports earnings in mid-late October. Stock launches back up on a very solid beat and raise quarter. And look what it's done since. All it's done during this correction is come back down and test those October lows, made a higher low in November, and here it sits at 85 bucks and holding up well as the S&P goes below 2,500. So that's the price picture of a relative strength of an important company holding up well. So how important is PayPal? Well, they're not Square, right? They're not the young go-getter in fintech, but they're becoming more established. Getting partnerships with Visa and MasterCard. It's like now they're one of the big club, right? But they're also still an innovator, and you don't have to pay the Square multiple. They buy Zoom for payments. They buy Venmo for mobile payments. They just bought something called Hyperwallet, which is connected to many online platforms where people sell. I bet you vendors in merchants on Shopify and eBay have used something like Hyperwallet. So PayPal just keeps, they may not be innovating in-house organically, but they're buying, key innovations in fintech that are out there. So that's why they're going to grow. So relative to Visa and MasterCard, just take a look at my estimates page here for sales and earnings. So you just think of Visa and MasterCard growing at 10 to 15% on top and bottom. Well, PayPal is going to sustain like 15 to 20% growth top and bottom. So here we have next year's projected revenues growing at 17% to over 18 billion, and EPS clocking in over 20% to 288. So this is why you can pay 30 times for PayPal, and I think you could make 10 to 20% on your money if this thing takes out $100 next year.
Well, even individual merchants who sell on their own websites use PayPal.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was its its old core, right?
Yeah.
But they've grown so far beyond that. Instead of this little PayPal thing, now they're.
It's an amazing story. I've long been a fan of PayPal.
Yeah, you owned it for a portfolio a couple years ago.
That's right. Ever since it came out of Priceline, it has this amazing trajectory when it really came out on its own. And I think it has a long way to go. The story hasn't been told yet. So I've long been a fan. But my stock is a different one.
Yes, I was waiting for you to get to that.
It has even more impressive growth attributes, much smaller than PayPal, in the broader technology space, but security, network security, cloud-based.
Qualys, right?
Qualys, Q-L-Y-S. Thanks for the reminder to mention the name.
That's what I'm here for.
Q-L-Y-S. So about $3 billion in market cap. They are on track to earn about $280 million in revenues this year. We have it in the top 10 portfolio for 2018. The stock is currently around 75, 76. As recently as mid-September, as Kevin was mentioning the down drift in the market, the broader market, and PayPal, we saw something similar with Qualys as well. It was around 95 at the time, so the stock is about a fifth lower than it was in mid-September. One of the most impressive, more visible, and highly sustainable growth momentum that you could find in companies of this size. They have very strong and sticky relationships with these bigger businesses, and the products they have, it enables these companies to identify vulnerabilities, security vulnerabilities in their systems. And this is a small price to pay for those companies, but it's a big reputational issue for them. So they love to have an operator like Qualys come in and identify where the holes in the systems are. They have been steadily increasing their product offerings, and what they say is that customers who have 2 or 3 or more of Qualys's products, it increases the stickiness of those relationships, so the renewal rates increase materially. Their analysis says that of their current customer base, about 35 to 37% have 3 or more products, and their analysis shows that customers who have 3 or more products have a renewal rate of 99%.
Wow.
So very strong cross-sell opportunities in the existing customer base, plus new customers. Management recently had a presentation in mid-November where they shared the outlook for 2021, and they're looking for top-line growth in the low to mid-20% pace, EBITDA margins in the mid-40% level, gross margins of close to 80%. So this is one of those stocks that, even though the market sentiment on the broader tech sector has really soured, this is something you put in your portfolio and forget about it. This is for the long haul. I could totally see this stock doubling over the next 12 to 18 months, assuming we don't get into a major economic downturn. So a very good stock. We have about a 25% gain in the stock in the top 10 portfolio. And even though that's just a calendar portfolio, which ends at the end of the year, I would say folks should be holding this for the long haul.
It's beating its industry too, did I read that
Absolutely,
correctly?
yeah. Everything else is either down or flat. Qualys year to date is up about 25%.
All right, do either of you own either of these?
So I own it in the top 10 portfolio.
Qualys, okay.
Qualys.
I do not, but I may buy PayPal soon for a portfolio, yes.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you both for that. Don't forget, more stock information, not only on these two companies, but many others, on our website, Zacks.com. Get over to the homepage to check it all out. With Kevin and Shiraz, I'm Terry Ruffalo.